YouTube family, my junk family, junkrepreneurs, entrepreneurs, dumpsterpreneurs. What up? What up, though? What's going on? I am Cuyahoga County's finest, y'all, Mr. AMG. I got 5 things I want to talk about today, man, to help you keep all the profits in your pocket when you're doing junk removal. All right. And this can apply to dumpster rental as well, but it can be a little bit more tedious with dumpster rental. So I'm just going to try to stick to junk removal. All right. To help you keep your profits in your pocket. Before I do that, hit the like button, tap the like button, sneeze on the like button. I don't care. Just activate the like button for me. All right. Drop a comment, sub if you find anything I'm saying over here of any value. All right. I'm trying to just bring y'all some value more so than anything else. All right. Learn from my mistakes, man. We all grow and get this bag together. All right. So I'm going to get right into it, man. Now, number one, I'm going to look at my phone from time to time. You know, I got some notes, but number one, y'all, recycle, man. So depending on the type of plastic that you may have, somebody may have a lot of plastic bottles, a lot of aluminum cans and stuff like that. Anytime you can recycle and get you some money for recycling, go ahead and do it. I mean, if it's worth it. I mean, that's just one way to offload that stuff so you don't have to make that extra trip. But keep in mind, it's got to be worth it. All right. So you can definitely recycle. I'm not sure when it comes to e-waste. Somebody drop a comment and let me know. I haven't looked into it on whether or not that's something I have to pay for to get rid of, or should I be taking it somewhere? Because for the most part, when I do have e-waste, yo, I just be chucking it. Now, I've seen people talk about taking it places and things like that, but I'm not sure how that works, at least where I'm at. So I'm gonna have to look into that one. But if anybody knows, drop a comment, you know, keep me informed as well. All right. I'm gonna move on to number 2, man. Yo, this one right here is a major one, man, because we all know, man, when it comes to scrapping, we want to be able to scrap and get that money, man. The only downfall to scrapping is, depending on how much metal it is, you got to collect that scrap. And I don't have anywhere to keep the scrap at the moment. I plan on setting something up one day for that, but right now I just don't have anywhere to keep it. So if I strategize my jobs correctly and remove all of the scrap first, then it works out well. But if I get into a job and I've already chucked away some of it, depending on how much I chucked away, I may just call a scrap person. Sometimes calling a scrap person is better than actually getting rid of that stuff yourself. Because think about it, you may have a couple washer and dryers, or a washer and dryer, fridge or something like that, and it really don't make sense, you know, just to go to the scrap yard with that stuff right there. And again, if you ain't got nowhere to store odd pieces of scrap, I mean, it makes no sense in my opinion, man. And we trying to make dollars over here. All right. But you can always get you a scrap person on the line, hit them up and say, hey, I got this, such and such, you know, come get it. And scrappers love that, man. And you build a relationship with people, man. So definitely, if you got scrap it yourself. If it's worth it. If it's not worth it, call somebody who collects scrap so you don't have to travel, or you don't have to pay that extra fee when it comes to dumping. All right. You can lighten your load right there. All right. Number 3, this is one of my favorites right here, y'all. Selling things online. I like to sell things on eBay, Marketplace. So when I come across some things, I'm definitely looking them up to see if it's worth anything, and if so, if it's worth me unloading it, depending on where I'm at. So I like to sell things. So you definitely can come across some things that you can sell, you know, put them on, it's a lot of platforms you can put things on to sell, and just make sure it's worth it. I know the fees with eBay and stuff like that lately, y'all, is ridiculous, man. So sometimes it may or may not be worth it. You may want to just sell locally, man, because shipping is ridiculous these days. All right. So that's number 3, selling things online. All right. Now, depending on the type of clean field you may have, the dirt, the tree branches, shrubs, the bricks, the rocks, depending on where you're at and how they operate. You may be able to get rid of that stuff for free. I know Clean Field up here, they'll take for free. I'm not necessarily sure about everything else. At one point, I was told certain spots were taking concrete and things like that for free, because they would just in turn bust it up and turn it into gravel and then sell it to customers. So check that out. Check out the places that only take the C and D, and you know, find out what their requirements are for what do they take for free, and that'll help you out right there, because I've taken a lot of things to the landfill that I found out, you know, I could have been offloading for free, y'all, for real. So look into that. Last but not least, y'all, number five, and I just had this happen, y'all. Just had this happen. Sometimes, man, the best thing to do when you come across some things, man, is just give them away. Call people, let them know, hey, if you can pull up, I got this for you, you know, and get that stuff away. You don't always have to do number 4, which is sell things, man. Sometimes you can be a blessing to people by just giving things away. I'm gonna give y'all a little example of what I mean by giving things away and being a blessing. I received a phone call from an out-of-state company that had an apartment complex that they temporarily store people in, you know, for natural disasters. Well, they wanted to get rid of all of this furniture. They had to get rid of the furniture. Normally they wouldn't. This has never really happened, but in this instance it happened. All right. So it was so much stuff that was in pristine condition. I couldn't see it going to the dump, y'all. Since I was given the green light to dispose of it and do what I made with it, I chose to reach out to some people I felt that probably were in need of these things, and I gave this stuff away, y'all. I'm talking about king size mattresses. I'm talking about 55-inch smart TVs. Well, one smart TV, couches, you know, a lot of housewares, a lot of new stuff, man. It was a lot of new stuff, man. So sometimes the best thing to do is get that stuff away. Number one, for me, I didn't want to put it in my dumpster and then try to offload it, because who wants a mattress that's been in a dirty dumpster? All right, that don't even really make sense right there. So, you know, I just did what I could, man, and I'm glad people were able to come through and take advantage of what I had. It was like a closeout sale. Everything must go and everything is on the house. So yeah, that's what I did. That's my top 5. Y'all do me a favor. Again, hit the like button, share, subscribe. If I missed anything when it comes to offloading this stuff for free, let me know. All right, check y'all out later. Peace.